Top 10 Infantry Fighting Vehicles. Which is the best infantry fighting vehicle, IFV, in the world? Which is the greatest modern IFV and why? This top 10 analysis is based on the combined score of protection, firepower, mobility, and passenger capacity. All of the armored vehicles mentioned here are well protected and incredibly deadly. Analysis is based on specifications and available data. This list includes only operational vehicles that are currently in production. After exhaustive research, I was surprised with the results. Currently, top 10 best infantry fighting vehicles in the world are these. Number 10. Hunter, Singapore. The Hunter is a new Singaporean IFV. It is an indigenous Singaporean design which uses a number of Western components. It was officially adopted in 2019. This IFV is fitted with a remotely controlled turret, armed with a 30mm Mk.44 Bushmaster 2 cannon. It can be also fitted with 2 anti-tank missile launchers. So far, little information is available regarding Hunter's armor protection. However, judging by its weight, this vehicle is a well-protected IFVs. It was designed with blast protection in mind. The Hunter is operated by a crew of 3 and can carry 8 fully equipped dismounts. Number 9. ZBD-08, China. The ZBD-08 is a Chinese revised and improved version of the Soviet/Russian BMP-3. First production version, the ZBD-04, entered service with Chinese Army in 2004. An improved ZBD-08 followed a couple of years later. This new infantry fighting vehicles are produced in large numbers for the Chinese Army. Even though the ZBD-08 externally resembles the BMP-3, the vehicle has been redesigned considerably. It has a revised layout with engine at the front and troop compartment at the rear. Chinese designers managed to eliminate a number of drawbacks of the Russian BMP-3, such as cramped troop compartment and cramped exit, though at a cost of reduced amphibious capabilities. Also, the ZBD-08 is a much newer vehicle, which uses modern electronics and more modern technologies, such as improved sights and fire control system. So even though the ZBD-08 and BMP-3 carry similar armament and both vehicles have similar level of protection, Chinese IFV is clearly superior. The ZBD-08 has a welded steel armor hull. Add-on modular armor can be fitted for a higher level of protection. It is claimed that front arc withstands 30mm armor-piercing rounds. Sides withstand 14.5mm rounds. Side skirts were added for improved protection. Also, vehicle may be fitted with indigenous active laser protection system. This IFV retains complete turret of the BMP-3, which is now license-built in China. It has similar firepower and in these terms outperforms most current IFVs. Its 100mm gun is completed with an autoloader, has an effective range of 4 kilometers. This gun can fire both ordinary projectiles and launch anti-tank guided missiles. It is compatible with Chinese anti-tank guided missiles and poses serious threat to main battle tanks. The coaxial 30mm cannon has an effective range of 1.5 to 2 kilometers. There is also a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun. Also, the ZBD-08 has improved sights and fire control system. Vehicle is fully amphibious. However, on water it is not as good as the original BMP-3. Number 8. Kurganets 25, Russia. The Kurganets 25 is a next-generation Russian IFV. It was developed as a successor to the BMP-3. The whole project was kept in high secrecy. First batch of pre-production vehicles was delivered in 2015. By 2022, this armored vehicle was still tested by the manufacturer and is not yet ready for mass production. Full-scale production of this armored vehicle could begin within the next few years. The Kurganets 25 is a clean sheath design. It shares little common with the BMP-3. This armored vehicle has an engine at the front and troop compartment at the rear. Drawbacks of the BMP-3, such as a cramped crew compartment and cramped exit, were eliminated. Armor of the Kurganets is made of special aluminum alloy. There are also add-on reactive explosive armor modules. Vehicle is also fitted with countermeasures system that reduce a chance of being hit by enemy anti-tank guided missiles. Some sources report that this vehicle can be fitted with newly developed DRAW's 2 active protection system, though this system is still untested. Overall, the Kurganets 25 is better protected than the older BMP-3. However, it has been reported its protection is inferior to that of the M3A3 Bradley. This IFV is fitted with remotely controlled turret, armed with a 30mm cannon and coaxial 7.62mm machine gun. Also, there are 4 external launchers with Cornet EM anti-tank guided missiles. Vehicle is fully amphibious. Number 7. Ascod, Austria/Spain. The Ascod IFV, developed by Steyr and Santa Barbara Sistemas, now part of General Dynamics, is currently operated by the Spanish Army and Austrian Army. The first Ascod prototype was rolled out in 1992, and since then 356 vehicles have been delivered to the Spanish Army and 112 to the Austrian Army. The Spanish version is known as Pizarro, while the Austrian version is known as Ulan. The Ascod IFV features a monocoque hull fitted with armor steel plates offering Stanig 4569 level 4/5 ballistic, mine and NBC protection for the 11-man crew. The level of protection can be further enhanced with optional passive or reactive add-on armor kits. The vehicle is armed with a dual-feed RWM-30-2 Malawian Quachas 30mm automatic cannon, MG3 7.62mm coaxial machine gun, and a 76mm smoke grenade launcher. The MTU-8V power pack and running gear ensure a maximum speed of 70 km per hour and range of 500 km. Number 6. M2 Bradley, USA. The original M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle entered service with the U.S. Army in 1981. Since its introduction, it was constantly upgraded. Currently, U.S. Army operates improved M2A3 version of this vehicle. Even though the Bradley is an old design, it has higher level of protection than most other IFVs. The upgraded M2A3 version is fitted with explosive reactive armor of new generation. It has some degree of protection against RPG rounds. Front arc of the latest models withstands 30mm armor-piercing rounds. All-round protection is likely to be against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds. It is planned that in the near future some of the U.S. Bradley IFVs will be fitted with active protection systems. This will significantly improve survivability against anti-tank guided missiles and anti-tank rocket launchers. Vehicle is armed with a 2-man turret, fitted with a 25mm dual-fed Bushmaster chain gun. It fires armor-piercing and high-explosive fragmentation rounds. There is also a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun. The M2 Bradley is also equipped with a twin-tube TOW-2 anti-tank guided missile launcher, providing this vehicle a considerable anti-armor capability. The M2 is amphibious with the use of swim barrier. Swimming capabilities can be improved by the erection of inflatable buoyancy tanks. On water, the Bradley is propelled by spinning its tracks. Number 5. Tulpar, Turkey. Tulpar is a new tracked infantry fighting vehicle developed by Turkish company Otokar. The vehicle made its public debut during the 11th International Defense Industry Fair in May 2013. The Tulpar is intended to complement Turkey's new generation Altay MBT on the battlefield. The IFV is capable of transporting 11 troops to the front line of war zones. It integrates a Mizrak 30 medium caliber remote-controlled turret armed with 30mm dual-feed automatic cannon and a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun. The turret can also be mounted with Al-Umta's long-range anti-tank guided missiles. The vehicle offers all-round protection against 14.5mm caliber rounds, and more armor can be added for protection against higher caliber rounds. The vehicle is designed to survive a blast of 10 kilograms of TNT under the hull, and its main parts are protected from 25mm armor-piercing rounds. The maximum speed and range of the vehicle are 70 km per hour and 600 km respectively. Number 4. CV-90, Sweden. Development of the CV-90 commenced in the mid-1980s. The baseline CV9040 entered service with Sweden in 1993. The CV90 recommended itself as a successful design. Since its introduction, the basic design was constantly improved and updated. The CV90 was built in various versions. The armored vehicle was exported to Denmark, Finland, Netherlands, Norway, and Switzerland. New versions of the CV90 continue to emerge. The CV90 has a welded steel armor hull. Applique armor can be added. It is claimed that the front arc of the CV90 withstands 30mm armor-piercing rounds, used by the older Russian IFVs in airborne combat vehicles. All-round protection is against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds. Latest versions of the CV90 withstand blasts equivalent to 10 kilograms of TNT. Applique ceramic armor can be added for all-round protection against 30mm armor-piercing rounds and improved protection against improvised explosive devices. A slat armor can be fitted for protection against tandem charge RPG rounds. The original Swedish CV9040 is armed with a powerful Bofors 40mm cannon, which is basically a modified anti-aircraft cannon. It can easily defeat pretty much all hostile armored personnel carriers and IFV, and also poses threat to older tanks such as the T-55 and T-62. First batch of vehicles for the Swedish Army had no gun stabilization system, and thus could not fire accurately on the move. Also, these had only limited night fighting capability. Also, there is coaxial 7.62mm machine gun. Export models of this infantry fighting vehicle are armed with fully stabilized 30 or 35mm cannons. These guns are less powerful, but more versatile. Also, newer CV90 series IFVs have more modern fire control systems. This IFV was specially designed to minimize radar and infrared signatures. It also uses heat-absorbing filters to provide protection against thermal imaging, image intensifiers and infrared cameras. Vehicle also has quiet movement in order to improve stealth. With preparation, this vehicle is amphibious. Number 3. K-21, South Korea. The K-21 is a South Korean infantry fighting vehicle. Its production commenced in 2008. Approximately 900 vehicles were planned to be built. It is claimed that the K-21 is twice cheaper to produce comparing with American M2 Bradley, that the K-21 offers similar level of protection, packs heavier punch and is amphibious. Composition of the K-21 armor is still kept in secret. It is assumed that this IFV has multi-layer armor with glass fiber, ceramic and aluminum alloy. It is known that front arc provides protection against 30mm armor-piercing rounds. All-round protection is against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds. The K-21 can be also fitted with active protection system, similar to that used on the South Korean K-2 Black Panther main battle tank. The K-21 is armed with a 40mm cannon and 7.62mm machine gun. A powerful gun can easily defeat all hostile armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicles. Vehicle also carries 2 indigenously developed ATGW launchers, but exact details and number of missiles carried are unknown. Vehicle is fitted with advanced fire control system and has good fire accuracy. Such control systems are usually found on the latest main battle tanks. The K-21 is lighter comparing with most modern IFVs. It was made of composite materials that are lighter than steel, in order to save weight wherever possible. This IFV uses a number of advanced high-tech systems, including battle management system, internal navigation, vehicular information systems and identification system which recognizes friendly and hostile vehicles. The K-21 has a hydropneumatic suspension and advanced running gear. This IFV is fully amphibious due to built-in automatic flotation bags. These flotation bags are activated before entering the water. Only some modern IFVs are fully amphibious with minimum preparation, and the South Korean K-21 is among them. Number 2. Lynx, Germany. The Lynx Heavy IFV was developed as a private venture by the same company as the Puma, but was mainly aimed at export customers. Initial Lynx KF-31 IFV was introduced in 2016 and larger Lynx KF-41 followed in 2018. During the same year, a single Lynx KF-41 was observed in Qatar during a military parade. However, its status is uncertain. The KF-41 might be the heaviest and most protected IFV in the world. It uses proven and readily available components wherever possible in order to reduce production and maintenance costs. As a result, it is more affordable than the Puma. The Lynx has a modular design and can be configured for various roles. It has a common drive module with an interchangeable mission module. It can be configured as a command post vehicle, armored reconnaissance vehicle, repair and recovery vehicle, and armored ambulance. The mission module of the Lynx can be removed and replaced in field conditions within 8 hours. Maximum weight of the initial Lynx KF-31 was a whopping 38 tons. At the time, it was already one of the heaviest and most protected IFVs, outperforming the German Army's Puma. The new Lynx KF-41 is even heavier. It weighs around 44 tons and has a growth potential to 50 tons. So the Rheinmetall Lynx is one of the heaviest and most protected IFVs. In terms of protection, the Lynx KF-41 might be even superior to the German Army's Puma. Its protection level approaches that of older main battle tanks. It seems that the most protected variant of the Lynx withstands 120 and 125 mm tank projectiles over the front arc. Number 1. Puma, Germany. The Puma is a recent German design. First production vehicles were delivered to the German Army in 2010. The Puma is currently the most protected production IFV in the world. It has modular add-on armor. There is an option of 3 various protection levels to suit operational needs. With maximum level of protection, the Puma is even heavier than a T-72 main battle tank. It can be even considered as a heavy IFV. It seems that the most protected variant withstands 120 and 125 mm tank projectiles over the front arc. Vehicle also withstands mine blasts equivalent to 10 kilograms of TNT. Furthermore, the Puma is fitted with advanced threat warning system which improves survivability. There are some other IFVs that are even heavier and possibly more protected than the Puma, including a German Lynx KF-41 and Russian Armata heavy IFV. However, both of these vehicles are still being developed and so far received no production orders, while the Puma is an operational vehicle, which is being built in significant numbers. This German IFV is armed with turret-mounted 30 mm cannon and coaxial 5.56 mm light machine gun. Vehicle is powered by diesel engine, developing a whopping 1,073 horsepower. Some of the latest main battle tanks are fitted with less powerful engines than this German IFV. Thank you for watching.